Well, hello and welcome to Whispers from the Forest, right here on My Psychic Connection. I'm Squirrel. I'm your squirrel too. I'm miscombobulated because I got to laughing right before the show started. I'm Squirrel and I'm going to be your hostess tonight, and I'm really glad to be here with you. Before we begin, I'm going to go over some rules, and then we're going to go
I
have
have
some
no
fun.
idea what you're talking about. No,
Don't get me laughing. Journeyman, he can get me laughing, and then everything goes out the window. I probably needed a name tag to tell you who I was. So we're going to go over a couple of rules here. We do free and paid readings, and for each of those, we ask that you provide us with a specific question. And by that, I mean, give us a direction. Let us know, do you want to know about love? Do you have a particular love interest you want to know about? If you'd like to know about a specific person, tell us what they mean to you. Or if you want to know what they're thinking about you, let us know if it's your best friend or your boyfriend or your mom. It's that simple. Don't say, what's going to happen to me in June? Because there's so many daggone things that can happen to you in June that I'd be here for 10 hours talking to you. And with the free readings, I only got 2 minutes. If you would like to ask a general question, though, you can always go to our website, www.mypsychicconnection.com. We've got a fleet of readers there, some of us that you know and some of us that you haven't met yet. You get to choose your reader. You get to ask any question you'd like, general or otherwise, and the first 3 minutes are free when you sign up. So, hey, can't go wrong with that. Now, as I mentioned, those 2 minute, those free readings, blah, 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 Journey's got me still laughing. Those free readings are 2 minutes long. If you'd like a deeper dive, if you want to go longer, or if you'd like to ask more questions than one, you can go to the link in the chat. It's floating around. You can get a quick read, a mini read, a mega read, and a medium. So the mega reads, you can ask up to 4 questions. And all of the questions, besides the quick read is timed. Here it comes.
note to self: don't make Squirrel bust out laughing right before the show. Got it.
Yes, I already got speech impediment problems. You get me laughing right before the show. I don't know what's up and what's down. That was funny. So the quick read is timed, but the mini, the mega, and the medium are not timed. And I keep talking until I got all the information I need to get to you. And with the mega, you can ask up to 4 questions. So that's always fun. And all of those jump you to the front of the line, and the mega jumps you to the front of the line. All right. A dollar of every donation goes to the Ryan White program this month. You guys bear with me. I'm like, my brain is just swirling over here. So a dollar of every donation goes to the Ryan White program. Okay, we do not take any legal or medical questions. Legal covers anything that has to do with a court, whether it's disability, the ending of a court case. You can ask those on the website, but here we stream into so many different countries. Dang it, Journey. Into so many different countries that a lot of places that's illegal for us to do. And medical does cover death predictions, life predictions, and pregnancy. So please save those for the website. Now on to the fun stuff. I don't know if everybody here has played it, but we got a lightning round coming up sometime during the show, and you guys don't want to miss that. I'll explain it to you when it happens. And we've also got that emoji contest going. And that's a running thing. So if you haven't already, start posting those emojis now. The winner of the emoji contest, in addition to the free reading, gets another free reading with me, untimed, with the Human Spirit Oracle. And that will be the only general question that I will do on a show. I ask, what does the universe need you to know most right now? All right. And don't forget to send me jokes. I really, really love jokes. I love to share laughter. It's a scientifically proven fact that when we truly laugh, when we find something funny, or even when we giggle, we momentarily forget all the burdens that are on top of us. So that shared laughter is so, so important. And to start you off, okay. Okay. A man was walking through a graveyard, right? And he hears the third symphony being played backward. He's like, what? What is going on? And he stands there and he listens. And when it's over, the second symphony starts playing backward. He's like, I don't really understand this. And then the first symphony starts playing backward. Finally, he goes to the cemetery worker. He's like, what is going on? And the worker says, oh, that's just Beethoven. He's decomposing. And Aliana says, Squirrel, Aliana. Hi. How you doing? Ooh, and we got an exciting new addition to the show, but I'm only allowed to do 3 minutes because I'd keep y'all for 3 hours. But we're gonna have an astrology moment too, so y'all can look forward to that. But let's start out with some readings, eh? All right, we got a donation from Emma. Thank you, Emma, for your donation. Remember, $1 of every donation goes to the Ryan White program. And Emma says, hi, I missed you. I always miss you too, honey. Last summer, between 6 and 9 a.m. in the morning, my roommate was getting ready for work. Then suddenly, there's a knock at the door and the doorbell rings. My roommate then walks towards her window, opens it, and asks, who's at the door at this hour? The mysterious lady at the door said, hi, is Emma there? I need to speak with her about something important. My roommate then replies to her saying that she doesn't sound familiar and asks this mysterious lady as to why she won't tell my roommate her name. The lady completely dodges the question and asks, can you go get Emma? I really need to speak with her. My roommate replies to this lady saying that she doesn't know who she is, that I'm sleeping, and to never come back. The lady then replies, well, tell her that I'm going to leave her a note and to read it as soon as she can. Thanks. And then she walked away and never came back. Basically, my question to you is about this situation. What did this mysterious lady at the door want from me? To this day, we have no clue who she is. Also, she never left a note for me, strangely enough. Okay, I love a good mystery, Emma Rose. Let's find out what is going on. And she said, you're welcome, my friend. We really do appreciate it here, honey. We really do. All right, so what is going on? What did she want? Okay, she wasn't up to no good. Oh, wow. Okay, it's straight out. Okay, let me refocus all my thoughts because everything just kind of freaked out. This is crazy, Emma. Okay, so she was trying to save your soul. Okay. I've got church or religion written all over this. Okay. And she feels like I'm not seeing who she was, but I'm sure that she was a member of some kind of church or possibly even a cult, that she was coming in trying to separate you from the things that you do. Or she says, oh, geez, LOL, I must be lucky to be alive, LOL. Honestly, it could have even been like, I'm not seeing anything like horrible here, but she was wanting to change your ways. I think she heard a story about how you are spiritual. And a lot of people do not understand that spirituality is not against God. It doesn't, I mean, there are Christian spiritualists even, but they don't understand that spirituality is not against God or doesn't go against the grain. They There are a lot of Christian spiritualists. She was trying to save your soul. She wanted to rip you away from the community that you're part of, and she wanted to make you walk the straight and narrow path. For some reason, she's got a serious investment in you. Let me see if I can. Oh, all right, Emma. I want you to think really hard about something you did at that time. Nothing bad. I'm not seeing nothing bad, but a manifestation or talking about a reading you did or something that you were doing that had to do with what other people see as the occult. Something that you said that came true or something that you did that manifested something else. Because she says, why are so many people obsessed with me? Because you are a bright and shining light. For why she came there, I got the Page of Wands, I got the Knight of Wands, and I got the Queen of Pentacles. So this was, I really do feel like it was a manifestation you did that really came to fruition because it was something big or something you said to somebody came true. And what I'm seeing is that you've got that power. You've got the power. A lot of times wands do speak to spirituality. And where most people saw you at one point as, oh, she's just playing. And Emma says, well, the UFO sightings, the paranormal experience in my home, and white magic skills, LOL. Yeah, something you did with that really got a lot of attention and people were talking about it. And instead of seeing you as a dabbler, suddenly you're being seen as a serious focuser. You see that pyramid like right at the tips of his fingers on his wand? That's you being a powerful manifester. That's focus. So I do really feel like it was church related. I do really feel like she felt that if you knew it was church related, you wouldn't have anything to do with her. That's why she didn't want to give you her name. So, and Emma says, I posted a video about my paranormal experiences on Snapchat, LOL. Yep. And I truly, that's what I'm really strongly feeling, that a member of a church nearby or even a cult nearby wanted to put you straight and save your soul and keep you from the bad things you were doing. I loved that question. That was a really interesting question to dive into. So thank you. Thank you again for your donation as well. We appreciate you. Oh my gosh. I was like, there was all kinds of information coming in, but something, you guys, I want to talk about that spirituality and how a lot of times the religions, and not just the Christian religion, but other religions look at us and they're like, well, you're not religious. Religion is a man-made construct. It's man-made laws. Often, men, not men in particular, but usually men, made those rules so that society could conform to them or society could keep from hurting itself. The things like not allowed to eat shellfish, that was written in a time when there was no refrigeration. So yeah, it would kill you. So, and a lot of people didn't know that, so they taught it as doctrine. But it's still man-made. Spirituality is a connection with God, with the universe, with whatever you believe it to be. And it's not different. I I feel it's more pure, but I myself am a Christian. So I have the religion too, but I've had more Christians crack on me for being spiritual than anything. It's like, dude, you don't know nothing about me. So Emma, anyone, when the religions crack on you, remember that's all man-made. It is all man-made. And that our relationship with God, or whatever we choose to call him, is between us and God and nobody else. Okay? All right. Take my next question. Oh yeah, you guys, we got an extra lightning round tonight. So with the lightning round, you can ask me as many questions as you want. Start typing them in now. I can only answer yes, no, or undetermined. And I am going to sit on my hands because y'all know I can't talk without my hands. No, I need my hands. But I'm going to bite my tongue from saying anything other than yes, no, or undetermined. No when, where, how, why, or what. No medical, no legal. Don't be trying to slip those in, please. But type as many questions as you can, and I gotta answer them all as fast as I can. Here we go. We got Emma Rose. Will I ever take a trip to Hollywood, California? Yes. Marty Fox, we got, will I get my fursuit in the next 6 months? No. Marty asks, will I get an artistic liberty fursuit? No. Flora asks, will I meet someone this year? Yes. All right. Aliana, he is Corey mad with me? Ooh, yes. Emma Rose, will I ever go to an influencer party in Hollywood? Yes. Ooh. Okay, Flora. Will my ex call me this year? No. Flora, will I retire this year? Undetermined. There's more. Marty, will I get a pre-made suit? No. Emma Rose, will my self-esteem ever improve? Undetermined. We'll talk. All right, you guys. Emma Rose, is Riley going to be okay? Yes. All right, you guys. This is you got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes now to ask as many yes, no questions as you can. You're losing this opportunity. Okay, Marty says, am I gonna get a custom suit from a maker I follow? Yes. All right, you guys. So while we're waiting on some of those questions, I know it's early in the show. We got some stragglers coming in. We don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Let me answer this question. Aliana says, will I meet a new love this year? Yes. Yes. Emma Rose, will I ever get a pair of custom Uggs? Yes. Marty says, will it be November? What? Will the fursuit be November next year? I thought he was asking if we were going to have a November this year. And no, it will not. I'm still, I'm still miscombobulated from that laughter earlier. I really, really thought Marty was asking if we were going to have a November this year. I'm like, yes, I sure hope so. Marty's saying LOL. So you guys, that's just a little taste of that lightning round. We will have another later on. So start thinking of some of the questions you want to ask. And if you got a yes or a no or an undetermined that you didn't understand or you didn't want, be sure to type in the chat why. And Aliana says, love the lightning round. Me too. It's hard though. Some of them, there's so much I want to say, especially on those undetermineds because the undetermined means there's a reason, and I'm not. The lightning round is hard, but I love, 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 love it. So we will go on to one of our questions, and then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about astrology. Miss Collins says, hi, Squirrel, you look so beautiful. Thank you. Look, I got a new crown. So I had to showcase. All right. Marty asks, how does church feel about me presently? She's a Gemini. I'm an Aquarius. We've known each other for years. Still love to visit her someday. Church is a human being in Canada. And thank you for giving me those signs because Gemini and Aquarius, that should be forever. That's air to air. That's what's called a trine. That is a very, very good fit, especially that fun, random craziness of Gemini, which is a beautiful thing. Marty says, I keep befriending Geminis, LOL. One of them sucked, but usually they're chill. Yeah, unhealthy Geminis suck, but the good ones, oh man, the healthy ones are just so much fun. So, what are church's current feelings towards you? Church is going through a depression right now. That's what I'm seeing. It doesn't have anything to do with you, but you have always been there for her. You have always been church's rock. And I'm seeing constancy. When church thinks of you, she thinks you are that constant friend. You are that one that will be there for her no matter what. She could probably kick your dog and you'd find a way to forgive her. I feel like she's in between a rock and a hard place right now, seriously depressed and warring within herself. Marty says she disappeared for a year and I still love her, LOL. Yeah, yeah, something like that. And you found a way to forgive her. I would talk to her about what she's feeling. I don't think Gemini. Okay, I'm not supposed to fight the bell, but that was a hard one. We'll talk. We're gonna have to go into that at some point. But and Marty says, thank you. I'm glad to hear things are good with us. Oh yeah, yeah, church is she loves you. And look, dudes, dudes, what am I? Freaking what's his name from the Matrix? Keanu Reeves? Oh, it was Bill and Ted when he did that. We got our astrology moment. Okay, there's gonna be a bell, guys. And I'll try not to fight the bell because when I get talking astrology, I I don't stop. Okay, so we got a really exciting event coming up. Okay, so the 20th, Thursday. So we're in Gemini season now. I'm getting all excited because I get to talk to you about astrology. We are in Gemini season right now, but the sun goes into Cancer Thursday at 4:51 p.m. That's the 20th. Okay. Um, with the sun going into Cancer, we are going to enter the summer solstice. Now, it doesn't always fall when it goes into Cancer. Summer solstice, I think it has rules of its own. It's always on a different day. And Emma says, I got my popcorn ready. Yay. So, summer solstice is a big deal, okay? It was a time to honor and pay homage to the sun as the source of life and sustenance. There was always a huge festival. This is back in the day. And the festival held several symbolic elements of renewal and rebirth. The summer solstice marked the beginning of a new agricultural cycle. That's why it doesn't just always start on the first day of summer or the first day of Cancer. It just happens to do that this time. And it symbolized the renewal of life and the start of a new phase of abundance and growth. Now, one more thing on the summer solstice, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm so excited about. So, the extended daylight of summer solstice can have several positive impacts on our health. So, boosted mood and energy levels. That increased exposure to sunlight helps boost serotonin levels in the brain, which enhance mood and energy levels. So, this is really, really exciting in and of itself. So, June 20th, we move into Cancer, we move into summer solstice. June 21st, we have the full moon in Capricorn. So we've got summer solstice bringing in the new renewal, rebirth, and we've got that full moon that is going to allow us to let go of everything that doesn't serve us. So, this rebirth, this renewal, if you're going to manifest that, you are going to be able to do it without the chains that bind you. And this event only happens where you have the summer solstice and the full moon at the same time within each other, where it's considered full moon, because the full moon is actually in effect 2 days before and 2 days after that zero impact point. It only happens every 19 to 20 years. Then throw in the fact that I'm so excited that Cancer came into effect the same day as the summer solstice. You have got an powerful, emotional summer sun, Cancer sun, with that beautiful full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn can take a look at everything and that fail. I can keep going, you guys. It's exciting. Utilize it. Use this to make the changes that you want to make. I look like a mad scientist. My eyes are about to bug out of my head. I'm so excited about this. Utilize this energy coming Thursday and Friday because it's not going to happen that strongly for another 19 to 20 years. Okay? Okay, I'm stopping. The bell rang. I fought that bell. Journey's back. They're going, shut up, squirrel. It's time to read. On that note, who do we have next? We got Kristen. Hello, Kristen. Kristen says, what do you see for me as far as love in July? Let's check it out, Kristen. Love in July. Okay. Kristen, I think the last time we talked on the show, you were fighting your intuition. I do remember having this card for you where you were going against what you know you need or what you know to be true. So in this case, I feel that you need time. You're wanting love. I know you're wanting love, but you still need time to heal. There's a lot that needs to change inside of you and a lot of hurt that you have been through that you need to be able to deal with and grow with. There's some growth that's just waiting to happen for you. Now, I do feel that if you actually go out looking for love in July, then you will feel overwhelmed and off balance and just kind of all types of miscombobulated. I do want you to flirt. I want you to do some light flirting and have some fun with it. The power of flirting is phenomenal. It gives you some self-confidence. It gives you practice of being playful and feminine or masculine if you're a male. And it is non-committal. So light flirting, I want to see it happen. So you're going to have to go to some places you haven't been before. But use this light flirting as practice and healing. Don't use it to jump right into a relationship. Because if you find a relationship in July, I don't see one coming. I see you actively looking against your own better judgment. And if I hope that helps, honey. That's I gotta breathe. Journey told us a joke last week that about air. That was so funny. Y'all gotta go back and watch that. I think I laughed for the entire show every time I had to breathe. Sometimes I do. All right, who do we have next? Okay, is it just me or is time like messing with me today? Because it feels like we just did the first lightning round. It's going fast, you guys. So again, if you're just coming in, make sure you're checking. Go ahead. Everybody here, and you can ask as many yes, no questions as you want. All I'm allowed to do is answer yes, no, and undetermined. I can't answer when, where, what, how, and why during the lightning round. I certainly can any other part of the show. But for this, I'm just allowed to say yes, no, or undetermined. And please, no medical or legal questions. We will skip those. So you guys, oh, you guys are lucky you're getting two lightning rounds in one show. I love the lightning rounds. Go ahead and type in those questions because you got as many as you want. We got Emma Rose. Emma says, will Dimitri ever find true love? Yes. Emma Rose. Oh, thank you for these questions. Will I enjoy the autumn season this year? Yes. Flora, will I meet a new love this year? undetermined now. Emma Rose, will I go out on a date this autumn season? Yes. Aliana, will I move to the East Coast next year? No. Susan, will I come into some money? Yes. Be careful. Emma, will my first date go well? No. Sorry. Okay. I'm not laughing at you, honey. Aliana, will I meet my new sensual lover in July or August? Yes. Oh, yes. Flora, will I go on vacation this year? No. Marty, will I get along well at Pride? Undetermined. Emma, will my friend S ever come over to my apartment to write music with me? No. More. Ah, this is so hard. It's like I want to say everything. Flora, will my son have a new girlfriend this year? Yes. All right. If you guys haven't caught our shorts yet, run over to our YouTube channel. Just type in My Psychic Connection. Oh, I'll get back to that. Emma Rose says, will I move to a new house this year? Yes. So you I'm laughing because I just got totally miscombobulated. I think you guys can see every thought fly out of my head. Ooh, Flora, will I do well on my crafts? Yes. Yes, you will. Arkisha, hey, will KL grab the concert tickets before we leave for our trip next month? No. Emma Rose, will my YouTube channel eventually become successful as long as I put the work in? Yes, I love that the way you worded that. Aliana asked, does my Gemini friend I'm distant with want to reach out? Not yet. Susan, will my son get a job online? Ooh, yes. Marty, if I try hard to talk to people, will I get along okay with somebody? Yes. Yes. Great follow up question. Emma Rose, did I make a positive impact on Brent's life? Oh, yes. Emma Rose, will I eventually hear from the person on my mind? Yes. I gotta ask. Is that your Mexican king? Because it sure looks like him. Okay. I had to ask that, you guys. That was going to kill me. All right, you guys, thank you so much for playing the lightning round with me. I absolutely love, love, love that game. Don't forget, we have an emoji contest coming on. I love the squirrels. It's like they are my totem animal or spirit animal. Not both of those. Aliana says, lightning round, always intense. Love it. That was a really hard one, Aliana. All of y'all is like, there's so much information and it pours in and it's so hard to just say one word. And Emma Rose said, wait, what? You said the card looks like the person on my mind. That's what I was asking if it was him because holy crows. Yes, it was. And Aliana said, yes, love it. It looked like him, or at least how I see him in my head when you talk about him. Okay, I'm like super hyper tonight. Can you tell? I'm like, I need to lay off the coffee. And Marty says, oh my God, I worried it was going to be another. No, you're too awkward. LOL. Thank goodness. We do. Those two. When I don't even know how to say this. And Karen says, hi, Karen.
Squirrel, there was an executive decision that said you're not allowed to do shows without coffee.
Hey, I'm Squirrel. Or else I'd be too hyper. I I I went one day, this was years and years and years ago, and I worked at a bingo hall. and I didn't have any coffee. Our coffee pot broke, and I could not stay still. I was hopping, I was moving like this and jumping around, and everybody was like, "You better go get some coffee before we kill you. We will kill you." They made me stop working and go get coffee. So maybe I haven't had enough coffee today, huh? Yeah, that's it. That's it. So I was trying to say earlier, a little bit ago, about the YouTube shorts. So you guys, you should be so proud. I kept the thought in my head. Just go to YouTube and type in My Psychic Connection. You'll see our beautiful tree for the My Psychic Connection logo. We have so much content available. Every day we have some beautiful shorts. We got the numero tarot. We've got the tarot card of the day. We got those beautiful angel numbers and the Alice card. We're always adding stuff. Plus, if you push that notification bell and subscribe, you will always know of future content to come. We have those pop-up shows, and you're like, wait, what? I missed it. Don't miss any shows, you guys. Go ahead and subscribe and check out those shorts. They're really awesome. All right. We'll take our next question. We got Aliana. Hey there. Can you tell can you tell me if Corey is mad at me and why, please? Let's find out, Aliana. See, these are really good questions tonight. And I totally loved those follow-up questions to certain questions in that lightning round. Aliana. Yes, yes. Corey is mad at you. I've got the Sun in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. And it really to me looks like he's having an emotional temper tantrum. And she says, eek, LOL. No, he's definitely mad. He's having a temper tantrum because he wanted to do something spur of the moment, and he expected you to be ready to go, like boom, and you were unable to go, or you were unable to just drop everything you were doing. And I don't think that you were mean about it. You were like, I can't do it right now. And there's, I'm trying to say this tactfully. There's a little bit of a level of immaturity to Corey where he expects things to happen on his time right away. And we can't ever always have everything we want. I'm not saying that he's completely immature. It's just he has a hard time holding his temper when things don't go his way. And I feel like he's giving you the silent treatment. Like, okay, if you couldn't go with me, then I'm just going to punish you by not talking to you. And my advice for that is anytime somebody gives you the silent treatment, don't give it back. Don't let it upset you, or don't let it visibly upset you, because it's going to upset you because, man, silent treatment. He'll be back. Okay. I hope that helps, Aliana. That was a rough one. Holy crows. And you guys, if you liked your reading, and she says, ah, it's like, are you laughing at the bell, or are you laughing at yeah, there's an immaturity there. She says, oh gosh, we're both with the same with that though. Guilty. I think I really think that's a sign of the times that we live in, because everything is instant gratification. And Aliana says, laughing at Corey. Yeah, laugh at him. Everybody. The silent treatment is brutal. To me, that's the worst punishment in the world. And when I was younger, man, I would throw things, I would punch the wall, I would yell at the person giving me the silent treatment. I'd totally react. Aliana says, I'm trying to get so much better. It's hard. It's hard. Even at my age, it's still, once I realize, okay, me having this temper tantrum at their silent treatment is feeding their joy. They're like, ha ha, I got you. You're screwed. So when I started just doing my thing and not reacting to the silent treatment, or walking away and saying, okay, whatever, the silent treatment stops. And Aliana says, it's my dad's fault, right? It's But I hate the silent treatment. We got a joke, you guys. Journey, you guys, he is going to remain the king. I know you guys know jokes. Everybody knows jokes. So Journey says, Mr. and Mrs. Brown had two sons. One was named Mind Your Own Business, and the other was named Trouble. One day, the two boys decided to play hide and seek. Trouble hid while Mind Your Own Business counted to 100. Mind Your Own Business began looking for his brother behind garbage cans and bushes. Then he started looking in and under cars until a policeman approached him and asked, "What are you doing?" "Playing a game," the boy replied. "What's your name?" the officer questioned. "Mind Your Own Business." Furious, the policeman inquired, "Are you looking for trouble?" And the boy replied, "Why, yes." Aww, that was a cute one. That was a cute one. And you guys, I love all the jokes. I especially like the ones that make me belly laugh, like bark laugh. I bark laugh, like bah. Maybe it's bark laugh. And I love a joke that can make somebody roll their eyes up in the head. We can make somebody roll their eyes up in the head. Our work on earth is done. Like, I love those. So do not be afraid to send your jokes, whether you think they're silly or whether you think they're not funny. I love them all. Okay? All right. Who do we have next? All right, thank you. We got a mini reading with Arkeisha. Thank you so very much, Arkeisha. $1 of every donation goes to the Journey White program. And of course, they help us keep this platform running so we can keep reading for y'all. So it's so good to see you. So Arkeisha asks, please go into detail why KL would not get the concert tickets prior to us leaving on our trip next month. I'm so glad you asked this question. The concert is part of what we're doing on our vacation. So Arkeisha, the card I got for that, and I am so glad you asked. I got the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the one that I have, the picture on it, I can't fish it out because it'd take me too long, but she is in the air on the clouds and she's sitting like this, terrified, and the swords are flying all around her. So what I really need you to do is kind of get on KL's ass a little bit, not too much, because then they won't get them because they're like, to hell with that. We're supposed to be having fun. There is so much going on right now, it, with your life and KL's life and everything that you're trying to prepare for, and even just everyday things that KL, everything is moving too fast and it's going to get pushed to the back of his mind. It's not going to be something that they were like, okay, I'm just not doing this. Seriously, honestly, things are moving fast. Time is moving fast. It's like he'd probably be able to tell you, yesterday I thought it was the 10th, and all of a sudden it's the 18th. What the heck is going on? Why is time moving so fast? Because he's got so much he's got to do. Correct me if it's a she, but I feel very strong masculine energy there. So KL isn't being a jerk. They've just got so much going on that they're having a hard time keeping up with time. So let's take a deep look into this, and any feedback that you would like to give or any follow-up questions that you would like to give, because that was a really fast answer. But let me see what is going on. And Arkeisha says, our trip is July 5th and 8th, and 5th through 8th, and it's a he. Yeah, it definitely felt like a he. But like, take my case. I'm a she, but I have strong masculine energy. I'm just loud. All right. So again, I've got the Two of Coins in reverse again, and both of them are in reverse. So it's not like he's not going to be able to go. Arkeisha says, I have reminded him a couple of times, and he stated, okay, I'm going to grab them. Let him know he's running out of time. Do it in a gentle way because he is under an enormous amount of stress. There's all kinds of things going on that he's having to take care of and do. for all kinds of people. If he feels like one of those people that gets caught up in other people's needs, and like, he is he a Gemini? Because it really feels like he's one that can make a promise to you. And she says, we can grab them there, but we're taking a chance of it going to sell out or to get some crappy seats. Time is ticking. It is ticking. And you're on the verge of crappy seats and then on the verge of sellout. I'm not, I, I've got the two of coins that I was telling you about. It's in reverse. So it's not so much that he's going to collapse or not be able to go with you, but it feels like he's one of those people who says, I'll do this with you. He is a Taurus and I'm a Pisces. Okay, Taurus are usually really stable and they do what they say when they're going to say it. That I love Taurus energy. But whether it's a Gemini moon or Gemini rising or even Gemini Mars, I feel like he makes commitments and he means to keep them. But if somebody else needs something more, he's going to make sure that their car is fixed or there's dinner on their table or something like that. And then he forgets about the original commitment and things go poorly. And it's not because he's a jerk. Like I said, he's not a jerk. He feels like a really good guy. It's just he wants to help everybody. And Arkisha said, well, the trip is booked and paid. We are going out of state, flying out, but the concert is one of the activities that we are doing. Yep, he's got too much on his plate. I do feel like at this point, if you do not get on him and ask to see those tickets without pissing him off, because then Taurus will get stubborn and dig their heels in and not do what you want if you get too naggy with them. I don't feel like you'll be able to go to the concert if you don't get on to him some. And just tell him, hey, I'm really concerned about going to this concert. I feel like the tickets are selling out. Go look and see what tickets are still available and say, hey, these are going fast. Ask him if he wants you to pick him up and he reimburse you or whatever, but he needs a fire lit under him so that he can remember to get these tickets. He does have an enormous amount going on. Like, I've never, he feels like a cat in a rocking chair contest, okay, where its tail is just, so talk to him. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get to this concert. Time is ticking. Okay. I truly hope that helps, Arkisha. And thank you again for your the donation. And thank you for that wonderful question. I love that you guys trust us to come to us with your lives. You mean so very much to us. And that trust, it's back and forth. All right. So thank you again very much. Okay. Oh, I'm getting so thirsty. So, guys, we have shows throughout the entire week. So we got a surprise coming from you in July when Journey comes back too. So get excited. But I will keep it a surprise. But tomorrow night we got Cassidy the Card Slinger. And if you have not caught her show, you have got to go. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern. Lexi, hello. I miss you. I love you. We were just talking about you today, how much we love you. So I'm sending you just as much love and the biggest hug. And Arkisha says thank you. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Just get on his butt just a little bit, not too much, but enough to get him to get the tickets. Appeal to his Taurus energy. They're supposed to be like super reliable, and they're proud of that. So appeal to that. All right. So don't forget, tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. If you haven't caught her yet, make sure you catch her show. And if you've already caught her, I know you're going to be there because she's flipping awesome. All right, who do we have next? Oh, Flora. Hi, Flora. Flora says, will I retire this year to spend time with my sister? See, you guys are asking really, really fantastic, specific questions tonight. I love this. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, I do not see you retiring this year. I honestly don't. However, that said, remember, you have free will, okay? So ultimately, the decision is yours. But I really feel, breathe, squirrel. It's like, I feel like there is so much tension surrounding the situation that you are not able to leave the job. Like they really need you. I think it looks to me if you leave, they are going to have to train at least 10 people to take your place. You know your stuff. You know you've got that place running like a tight ship. But I don't see you leaving this year. I see it early spring of next year where you will be able to leave. But you have a sense of honor, I want to call it, where you can't leave them in a lurch. And I know you want to spend time with your sister, but if you leave now, you will feel so guilty and you will feel so unsure of yourself. Like, did you do the right thing? Don't give them past next spring to train somebody because they're asking you to stay so they can train somebody. Do not give. Ah, I hope that helped, Flora. That's an intense situation. Like, I, I'm like speechless with how good you are at your job, Flora. Like speechless. Because it's going to take 10 people to replace you. Don't you just love that? All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take our emoji contest winner, Aliana. All right. Aliana is our emoji contest winner tonight. I'm going to get my human spirit oracle. Thank you to everybody who played. We love seeing those emojis up in the scrolls. Every reader here has their favorite emojis. Make sure you find out what those are. And we are going to read for Aliana. What does the universe most need you to know right now? So I got, ooh. Hmm. Okay, Aliana. That wasn't a mean Aliana says, yay! Aliana. You're trying to be too many things for too many people except for one. The most important one who can't be anything for anybody if they collapse. And that's you. It feels like you are really trying to extend yourself, overextend. You're the one that when somebody can't go to work, you volunteer to take their place. You're the one that when somebody doesn't have a babysitter, you're going to be watching their kids. You are wearing too many hats. See, too many hats. It's like pick one, and it doesn't have to be one for all the time. One at a time because you just the same cat in a rocking chair contest I talked about a few minutes ago. You are running a mile a minute and you can't breathe. You are wanting to travel. You're wanting to leave where you're at and you feel like you're stuck there. And for some reason, it feels like you feel like you deserve being stuck. So we really need to talk about that. You have been deeply hurt, deeply hurt. And your way of reacting to it is trying to be everything for everybody. But what you need to be right now is everything for Aliana. Look at that. That is broken open. You have been broken open and you somehow feel like it's your fault. So I highly, highly encourage you, even if it's only day trips, take those little trips for yourself to do something for you. Start spending time with yourself so you can see that you're an amazing person and you don't have to do everything everybody else needs to be a good person. It's got to start with being good to yourself. And when you can realize that, look at you. Look at you. Baby, I'm a star. Do you see that beauty? That's you. That's who you are. And when you can see that, you can actually be that everything for everyone else without having to put yourself aside. You will shine. And that light will nurture everyone around you. Aliana, please stop blaming yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. And I realize that this is broken open more than once, and you're feeling like you're the common denominator. But the only common denominator there that has anything to do with you is you're trying too hard to please people who don't give a shit about you. Start pleasing you and start pleasing the people who are there for you, and you will be fine. I love you, girl. I hope that helps. Ooh, that one was tough. I feel you. I'm a hug and hug. I hope you felt that. I hope you hugged me back. I felt the hug back. I got goosebumps. So, beautiful woman. A lot of us, there are people out there that are cruel and just mean, and they are mean to you, so you try harder to please them. We all got to stop doing that. We all got to stop doing that. And Flora says, I really appreciate you. I appreciate that you're here so much. And Aliana says, thank you with the sad faces. I love you, girl. Okay, start start noticing who cares enough about you. And holy crows, we are down to the last question. You guys make time fly so fast. So let's go ahead. And she said, yes, I felt it. Hugs. Thank you. I love hugs. And we have, that's Liliana, right? Yes. I see, I recognize your name. I can't read it, but I know you. And Liliana says, is it worth showing up to Krill on 7/11/7? Now to me, Liliana, on 6/23/08. Is it worth? I'm a Cancer and he's a Cancer. Cancer to Cancer is oddly enough a really beautiful mix. If both cancers are healthy. And that's his birthday, right? 7/11. Oh, just let me know because I think that's what you said last week was his birthday. And if I actually did remember that, me and numbers don't get along. Is it okay? Look, right off the bat, I haven't even laid any cards, and this one jumped into my face. It's the moon card, and the moon card traditionally is the card of Cancer. Um, a lot of people say it's the Pisces, that's the Golden Dawn version, but to many, many other readers, it's the moon is Cancer. Cancer rules the moon. And she said, yay, it is birthday. So this right off the bat is a beautiful card. You two are vastly different. Like I got a wolf and a dog. That's just the symbolism. But together you could be really amazing. So I don't even have to lay any other cards down. This one ran into my forehead practically. The Cancer moon, two cancers together. Yeah, it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. So don't hesitate. I know you're scared and it's really hard to put yourself forward like that. But the relationship you two could have, whether it starts as friendship or blossoms, I feel it already is friendship. It could blossom into something phenomenal. Phenomenal. It is totally worth. Dang, you guys, that hour was so fast. Thank you so very much for coming to hang out with me. I really appreciate your time. It's the most valuable commodity we have. So, you guys, I love you. Be sure to come see Cassidy the Card Slinger tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. You'll be blown away. And check out all the shows because all the shows are super phenomenal. Love you guys. I will see you next week. And Aliana says, okay, thank you. You're welcome. And I want to know how it goes. Okay. Good night, you guys. Mwah. I love you.